Larry. Oh, there he is. Hi. Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. I have a very special guest. So this is Bird. His whole name is Larry Bird, but we call him Bird. He's a mean turnaround jumper, if you know what I mean. All right, Larry's exhausted. He's falling asleep. We're gonna go put him in bed and I will be right back. Hi guys and welcome to today's video. This is another Fashion Friday. These are gonna be my 7 tips on what I do before every semester to get me prepared to go into a good school semester, a good school year. I am studying fashion design at FIT. If you don't go to design school, if you go to like a business school or something, you can still do most of these things in my list. So let's get started. Numero uno, the thing that I do before even my classes start, I go into my Google Drive and I create a new main folder for that semester. So this upcoming semester is fall 2018 and I have all of my previous semesters the same way. And then in that folder, I open up a new folder for each and every class that I have. I label it the professor's name and the section number. And then in each of those folders, I will put in all of the research, all of the homework assignments, all the papers I have to write. So when I start to get emailed different PDFs and I start to collect all of my inspiration, I already have a place to put it all in. Because if I don't do this, I just become a complete disaster. So number 2, the thing that I like to do is clean out my email inbox. I forward my school email to Gmail and then I go ahead and go in and make a new folder for fall 2018 and then new folders under there for each professor, because you're going to get emails from every single professor. You're going to get your syllabus, you're going to get your course list, you're going to get different reference materials throughout the semester. Just go ahead and have some files already in there ready for them to just go in. Just file in there, keep the emails clean as long as you can, because if you're like me, towards the end of the semester everything becomes an absolute shit show. So I like to start it off as organized as possible. Number 3, sticking with the whole organization theme, I like to go in and clean out my locker. Since I am a commuting student at FIT, I get a locker on campus. So if you have a locker at your school, clean it out. Get all of last semester's projects and fabric scraps and empty Tito's bottles, get them all out of that locker. Don't have a locker, make sure that your desk at home where you do your homework is clean and organized. You guys, seriously, this was the biggest revelation for me. When I had a clean homework space and clean locker, I felt like zen and I could actually get things done and I wasn't so cluttered in my head because I wasn't so cluttered on my desk. I'm kind of like a tornado when I get into a creative zone. I mean, I'm just like pulling and making and doing, and usually Mark, my boyfriend, comes behind me and he's like, honey, it's too hot for this hair down business. I'm over it. I can't. So where were we? We were just on number 3. Number 4. I forgot what number 4 was. So number 4, think about the thing that takes you the most amount of time in the morning to get ready. For me, that is picking out a freaking outfit. I mean, I don't really care what I look like most of the time, but I don't want to look like super garbage, you know? The thing that has helped me the most is to kind of put together a little capsule collection for the semester, if you will. So I'll pick out my tops, sweaters, some jackets, some jeans, some leggings, some shoes, put together a little capsule collection of what your vibe is for the next 6 weeks and pull from that. Then you can change it up when you're on fall break, you're in midterms, and you just need like a attitude adjustment with your wardrobe. Do it then. Trust me, this works. Number 5 is meal planning. If you don't live on campus, if you live in the city, if you live out of the city, if you commute in, even if you do live on campus and you don't have a meal plan, start meal planning. Go to the store, get your little containers, figure out what it is that you want to eat, make some lists, look on Pinterest, look on YouTube. You will spend so much money if you don't bring your lunch and your coffee and your snacks to school. I mean, I'm not the best at this. I spend so much money at the freaking deli across the street, at Whole Foods a couple blocks down, Gigi Cafe getting salads. It just like goes. Next, number 6, right? I think I'm on number 6. I'm not sure. If you live in New York City, you know there's a Starbucks on every single corner. There's also one in the cafeteria at my school. I love me a grande iced vanilla latte, and I also love me a tall cold brew in a grande cup. These things are expensive. What I like to do to kind of keep my coffee addiction in check is to preload my Starbucks app with $100 for the semester. I mean, $100 might seem like a lot to you. That's actually only like 3 coffees. You do you, girl. I do $100 at the beginning of the semester, so whenever I want to go get a coffee, I have that $100 to pull from, and then I don't exceed that. If I go through $100 in the first 4 weeks, bye-bye Starbucks. You don't get any more for the rest of the semester, Whitney. So the 7th thing on the list is to do your research. I like to do this a couple weeks before school starts, so I really am up to speed on what is currently happening on the runways, what is currently happening in the fashion world. So when I get to class, I can actually have a real conversation with my peers, with my professors about what is current and what is going on. If you are a student at FIT, you have access to a bajillion databases through the Gladys Marcus Library. People literally pay like $40,000 a year. If you're like not a student at FIT, some of these databases, like the forecasting databases, are like $10,000 to $40,000 a year that bigger companies actually pay for. But we get them for free, and you need to start learning how to utilize these things like as soon as you get to school, because they're super, super, super invaluable. They're very professional. They are what everybody else in the industry uses, and they're available to you for free. It's kind of crazy, actually. If you are a business student, look at entrepreneurmagazine.com, look at little other different Business Insider magazines, Fortune 500 Inc. magazines online, read some articles and like really find out what's happening in the business world. If you're in finance, look at what just opened, look at the different IPOs that are out there, look at how the stock market is trending. Do your research so you actually are a real adult and you're actually thinking for yourself and you are prepared to learn. You can't just expect to go into school and then learn everything that you think you're going to need to know from your professors. You have to be proactive and you have to learn this stuff yourself. So this goes for any major, in any person, in any career. Do your preliminary homework first and you will be 25 steps ahead of everyone else. I guarantee it. So that is it for my 7 things, tips, tricks, I don't know, the 7 things that I typically do before each semester that helps me get a leg up and helps me stay organized for the school year. Okay guys, good luck in your semester, and I wish you all a very, very, very good report card, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye. Larry asked me to remind you to not forget to like and subscribe. Okay, bye. This is Larry Bird. This is his favorite spot. Hey Larry, this little ducktail. Wrong angle. You can see me in the mirror. Well, that's distracting. Whew, Fireball and Diet Coke.